My name's Karissa Bowley. I'm part of the Coalition for Economic Justice. We have submitted 16 recommendations to the school board that we came together and created ourselves in the wake of the kind of rebuilding and reassessment of JPS. So we sent the recommendations as well to the Better Together Commission and to all levels of power that are involved at all in the rebuilding and the reconfiguring of JPS. So I'm going to focus on recommendation 14 today because it's one that I really believe in. It reads, we recommend schools be adequately funded in order to provide curriculum and instruction that effectively incorporate essential skills such as mathematics, reading, fine arts, electronics, technology, as well as the history, culture, and lifestyle of African Americans, and instruction in a variety of contemporary and futuristic career options. So the first part of this recommendation deals with funding. It acknowledges that these kind of curricular expansions that we want to see and that we believe are essential for kids in the 21st century, that they take money. All of these expansions take materials and quality instruction, quality teachers. It will take funding, and we acknowledge that it's unacceptable the way that JPS has been funded in the past, and how education all across Mississippi has been underfunded, with MAP being underfunded by $240 million for this upcoming school year. That's how short Mississippi children are going to be in terms of funding, and so that's what we're kind of trying to make up for here. And we want to see school board members, but also people at every level of government, we want them to know that we see that it's underfunded and it's unacceptable, and we want people to be pushing for full funding for that, so that we can expand curriculum into areas where we see as essential for kids now. So the second part of the recommendation touches on some different topics and subjects that we would like to see in schools. You have the basic, the core subjects, if you will, and then you have fine arts. We want to see those encouraged even more than they are. Those kind of creative and problem-solving skills focused on, as well as technology skills, because those are the types of things that kids in the 21st century need to know for this new economy that we're in. And the last part of the recommendation expands not only the specific classes offered to kids, but also expands on the mindset and the expands on the mindset and the perspective that we teach, in terms of most of the basic perspectives taught in typical classrooms are Eurocentric, and most of our children in JPS schools are African American children, and they should know extensively their own history. They should know things about their own culture. They should know that that Africa and other places as well around the world have their own literature and economies and different areas that are important, that are just as important and just as real as those European perspectives that we tend to teach in schools. So that's what I think about this specific recommendation. I think this is an important one. Because I myself really benefited from the arts education that I got in the public schools, but I know that not everyone, for example, the experience I got to have was through APAC, the APAC program, and I know that not every child JPS gets to go through the APAC program, and so I'd like to see these things offered for every child.